Good evening, everyone. Yeah. On behalf of our music teachers here tonight, I want to welcome you to our 17th annual Leon County Elementary Honors Chorus. My name is Randy Bias. I'm the music teacher at the Sorrel Trail and founder of this project along with my colleagues, these wonderful music teachers, and don't they sound wonderful tonight? Give them one big round of applause. I would like to take this opportunity to thank all the parents, grandparents, and guardians who had taken the extra time and the extra mile to support your child's love for music. And of course, big thumbs up to these wonderful students and their music teachers who have worked so hard to make this concert a complete success. I would also like to thank all the principals and assistant principals of these participating schools. We cannot do it without your support. Can I have the principals and assistant principals please stand up? And let's give them one big round of support. Thank you. We all know the importance of music education in the early years of our children. We are fortunate here in Leon County to have the support that we need for the arts in our public schools. Again, from our principals, assistant principals, school board members, and our superintendent of schools. At this time, I would like for you to welcome our assistant superintendent at Leon County School, Michelle Gale. Ms. Gale, may you come up here, please?
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
I am super excited to be here tonight to welcome you to the 17th annual Leon County Elementary Honor Chorus Concert. Talk about a treat. You are in for a special, special treat tonight. Before you stands over 200 voices united from 18 different elementary schools here in Leon County. That in and of itself deserves a round of applause. Once again, Randy did it so eloquently, but I have to do it again. Thank you to the parents, grandparents, extended family members who came out tonight to support your students and their school. Thank you to all of the administrators. You spend a lot of nights, weekends, evenings, different things like that, out to support your teachers and your school. Thank you once again to all of the teachers, because we have more than just music teachers here tonight. You want to come out and see all the great things that your students do every day. Special, special thanks to Randy Bias and all of the music teachers for putting this together. 17 years. They make it look easy, but it's not. Let's give them a round of applause. And again, to all of the elementary school chorus teachers, you touch the lives, the heart, the mind, and yes, the soul of every student at your school. Thank you, thank you, thank you for everything that you do. And I would be remiss if I didn't say best of luck to all of these wonderful students standing before us. No pressure here, but we're looking at you. So let's give them a round of applause. You've worked hard for this opportunity. You are the best of the best, and we thank you. We look forward to a great evening. And once again, thank you for coming out on behalf of Superintendent Rocky Hanna and all of the administrators in Leon County Schools. Enjoy yourselves and have a great evening. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mrs. Gale. Well, at this moment, I would like to officially welcome you once again to the 17th annual Leon County Elementary Honors Chorus under the director of Dr. Jose Rivera. Come on. What do you think so far? We created this program 17 years ago to show to our community what we do with your children as music teachers in our elementary school. We had Representative Ossie to come to speak a little bit about it. Unfortunately, she was not able to come, but we still want to talk a little bit about it and advocate for our music in our schools here in our district. So I would like to introduce to you one of our colleagues. She's curriculum developer for our elementary music program, and she's also the music teacher at Greenwood Elementary. So please welcome Mary Register.
Good evening. I know you've been greeted by Dr. Gale in the district, and I want to speak on behalf of our music teachers and talk a little bit about what music means to us as educators. First of all, I have to tell you that I started singing in church when I was 4, but I didn't understand what music was going to become for me until much later. In 8th grade, and nowadays that's a late bloomer for a music educator in mind, in 8th grade, I was chosen to sing in a county honor chorus much like this. That is where the bug bit me, so to speak. So from then, I performed in county honor choruses and was luckily selected in high school to be an all-state chorus. There is where I found myself surrounded by amazing music educators from all over the state of Florida. Their passion was unbelievable, and I knew then that I had to be a part of that. So I did take a little pit stop. I was a home mom for several years for my kids, but when it was time for me to teach, I knew it was going to be music. So I've been in the county for 17 years, and I had 3 years in private school, and I don't regret not one moment, not one day of it. I had the privilege of attending school with our clinician at FSU. He has his PhD from Florida State University, and we had classes together. He said he remembered me as a shy person. I'm usually not really shy until I have to look at this. I'm feeling pretty shy at the moment. I am Plan C for tonight, so we're at level C for presentation, okay? So what I'm saying is music educators are important. They're important for our students. Who knows? This is where I got my start. I don't know how many of them might become music educators as well, or doctors, or lawyers, or nurses, or firemen, or policemen, or classroom teachers, or maybe even president. Music gives them a good start. The research shows over and over again that music students have higher GPAs than other students in high school. It shows that they have higher test scores and that they are much more well-rounded individuals. It takes a lot of teamwork to be a music student. Although we like to highlight our students in their specialties, and we do want soloists from time to time, most of our music education programs, band, chorus, orchestra, our drama programs, it requires teamwork. It requires you to know how to shine when it's time to shine and how to work together. And you can see examples of that tonight. Our elementary music teachers work very hard together. When you come to this, you don't know that we started last August and September talking about our date, trying to get on the Chiles High School calendar, which is no easy feat. We start putting together committees. In October, we have a committee of teachers that stay for a couple of hours and choose music for these students. We have another committee that works on getting speakers. I'm going to talk to that committee after tonight. So we have another committee that works on getting speakers. We have another committee that works on making sure all of this is set up. We have teachers who put in requests to have their risers transported. We have music teachers who are our accompanists this evening. We did not hire accompanists. These are some of our very own talented music teachers. It truly is an honor to work with all of them. Music touches the soul when nothing else can. It follows us all through our life. It follows us in happy times, in the joyful times. It follows us in the sad. It follows us in everything in between. It is a part of our life every day. You cannot escape it. It is important. And so with that said, our school board here in Leon County Schools has always dedicated their resources to our music education program from kindergarten through 12th grade. We've always had strong support. Part of that is because you elect those people who give us the support that we need. There are many districts. Yeah, go ahead, give our school board members a hand. As curriculum developer, I get to sit in on state meetings sometimes with music teachers and arts directors from all over the state. And I hear many, many times, and it's so sad, I hear many times that there are schools in our state of Florida, in some of our 67 little counties here, that don't have elementary music in their schools. It's a budget cut that they deemed necessary. This touched my own family. I have a niece in elementary school in Orange Park, Florida, and she is in the 2nd grade this year. Her older brother is now in high school. This is the first year they got elementary music in their school. So I can testify that this is true. So sad, because music is where students who maybe are not so successful or top of their class in math and reading and science, music might be where they excel. Music might give a student a reason to come to school so that they get the instruction that they need in the other areas. So music touches lives where nothing else can. I would like to say thank you to Dr. Gale. Please convey to our school board members and all of our officials and to our principals who also believe that music is so important in our elementary schools. I would like to tell you that all 24 elementary schools in Leon County have a music teacher full-time. I know I'm fumbling over my words a little bit. Like I said, I just found out a minute ago that I was going to do this. So thank you for bringing your children. Thank you in advance for the support that you're going to give music education in Leon County at the middle school level and the high school level. As a band mom, it takes a lot of time, effort, and energy to keep your children in music programs and still do their homework and do all the other chores and responsibilities you have for them. So thank you in advance for encouraging these people to continue in music and for supporting music in Leon County Schools. And we just hope that you enjoy the rest of your concert. Our next piece on the program is called Love and Light. It was also written by a Florida State University graduate, Dr. Jeffrey Ames. Both Dr. Rivera and Dr. Ames got their start, I believe, in their teaching careers right here in Leon County Schools. And I think, Dr. Rivera, was Chiles High School your first teaching job? Second high school. So he was coming home tonight. We are products of our county. Thank you for everything you do to support your children. And please support your music teachers and ask them what you can do to help. They have a big job. Have a wonderful evening.
Music speaks to us when words cannot be spoken. There's strength in unity. Love and light shall be our song. Always
Good evening, everyone. How are you today? How are you tonight? Great. It's been a distinct pleasure to be here making music with these extraordinary children. I wanted to let you know that coming back to Tallahassee has been a blessing for me. I started teaching at Bond Elementary School back in 1991. Then I had the opportunity to go to Rickards High School and worked there for 7 years, and now to Chiles High School before I left to go to other places. What I want to share with you today is a word of gratitude. Gratitude for what these extraordinary teachers have done with 200 students. It's not what you're listening tonight, the voices, the beauty, the languages that they sing in. That's just what we hear. What happens in the life of a child when they learn to identify themselves, to know who they are, to give a voice to themselves through music, lasts for generations, not just tonight. And I think you know that already. I want to thank Mr. Blair Clausen, I want to thank Ms. Ron Baez, and all the teachers who took so much time and effort. Actually, please stand, teachers. Let's give them a hand, please. For all the work that they continue to do, and they do it out of goodness, out of beauty, out of a spirit of sharing, and a spirit of caring. And so this next song, our last song, is called It Takes a Village. And trust me when I tell you that I know you know what that means. And this village that we have in front of us right here is extraordinary. It's a joy for them, actually for us to be in their lives. And so that's what music does for us. It gives us a sense of gratitude for the human experience that we take from making music with other students, singing for other people, and what it stirs in our hearts and our imaginations. That's what music does. Creativity, imagination, sense of worth, and just appreciating beauty. So it takes a village. It's been my pleasure to work with these awesome students, and I hope you've had a great evening. Thank you very much.
What a performance, boys and girls. I think you guys should give yourself a big round of applause. Yes, indeed. Is the teacher can over your practice? Okay. You guys enjoy the concert? Before we go, I want to thank all the people that made this possible, especially Leon County Schools for letting us use the Chiles High School auditorium, and also the administration and the staff from the high school. Thank you so much. The program, the concert has been recorded by the Leon County District. So as soon as we get that link for their YouTube channel, we'll send it to you. So you guys will have that as memories that they will never forget. I'm pretty sure of that. I want to thank once again the participating schools, their music teachers, the great job that you all do with our students here in Leon County, the principals, assistant principal for their support. Once again, we cannot do this in our county if we don't have our administration support. And these schools that are here is because their principals are supporting us 100%. So thank you again, principals and assistant principals, for all you do for us. A big thank you to our clinician and conductor, Dr. Rivera. Thank you so much for coming all the way from North Carolina. He came all the way from North Carolina to work with our children. I know that they have an awesome experience with him. Now, we don't have a budget for this program. The schools participating schools, they actually pay a small fee so we can purchase the music and make all the arrangements in the program. We do have a little donation bowl in the front, so as you walk in, please, every dollar will count for us to keep going this. We're in our 18th year next year, and we will be here, so don't forget that. Now, for security of the students, I need all the audience to stay seated where you are. The kids are going to parade out. I'm going to call them by school. And outside, as you came in, you saw signs with the school's names. So the teachers are going to wait with your child at their school signs, and then you can get them from there. So once again, one more big round of applause to these students and the teachers. And you can applaud to the school as I call them, Chairs Elementary.